morning, internet. I got this lovely, I don't know, acne thing going on for I don't know how long. Such a beautiful day today. So it's Saturday. I am going to go to the hardware store and yeah, so hopefully that'll get fixed on Monday. This is spinach and beef for lunch. Probably 2. I still have 2.
सिर्फ कालियां इत्थे मोटियां दियां तू है मज्जियां और तो कोई नहीं कोई बंदा चाइनीज इंडिया पतलियां पतंग गोरियां तवदियां
And feed the cats. So I'm gonna make myself another milkshake like I did yesterday. And it's pretty much going to contain banana and strawberry. So let's get started. Okay, so I got a banana and I got 3 strawberries, so I'm just gonna cut the roof off. And now I got a banana, so I'm gonna cut this. Going to peel and cut it. Okay, so I got my bananas and my strawberries just up to the max line. I'm gonna fill it up with the silk almond milk and just a little bit of sugar. Actually, I think I'm gonna try the orange juice with it this time. So I'm gonna fill it up with orange juice. I changed my mind. I'm gonna stick with the silk almond milk. The reason being that I think the dairy like actually helps to speed up my metabolism. So I'm gonna seal it. Nice and tight so it doesn't leak whenever we're blending it. Oh, and I didn't add sugar, so we're gonna do this without sugar today. So it's done. It's looking really, really nicely blended. Can't wait to try it. Okay, so I gotta do laundry. I gotta wash this blanket right here. It's pretty big. It's gonna be in a load by itself. Let's just say that one of my kitties had an accident. So I guess my mom and I are gonna go to IKEA to get a chair for her and myself, I think. Well, actually I have a chair, so I don't think I'm gonna get a chair. but she needs a chair. She keeps having to go out to the pool and sit at the pool chairs because she doesn't have a chair here. So yeah. Jigglypuff is standing exactly behind this puffball when I sat down. That is in there. Okay, so I'm headed over to IKEA right now. My mom was just kind of like hesitant about, obviously, about spending money and things like that. So I'm just gonna go and pick her up a chair, and we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna tell her what the price is because I don't know. I saw some chairs like on Walmart, like on their website, the plastic ones, but I think those are like not very sturdy. They're just like very unsturdy plastic chairs. And I've had an experience before where they just like would break, basically. Like if you put too much weight on them, like for example with my mom, they would just break, like the leg would just straight up break. And my mom's not like a really lightweight woman or anything like that, so yeah, so I have to get her something steady, and she's not really understanding, so I'm just gonna go and pick it up and then I will be back. I also have to pick up the 1.5 inch wrench to fix my mailbox. Okay, so I just got to IKEA. There's a big blue thingy. Yeah, so I saw this like advertisement for Swedish meatballs for IKEA. It was like $4.99. Yeah, there's like, I won't buy food from IKEA. So I've had like a really bad experience with that. So but like furniture wise, I'll do that. I got this really cool necessary piece of furniture from IKEA previously. I don't remember how much it was, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. They have really good pricing, so for furniture. So yeah, I will resort to IKEA for things like that. So I just got back from IKEA. I'm not home yet. I still gotta stop at a hardware store and pick up like a 1.5 inch like wrench or something. So I'm gonna stop at this hardware store real quick and grab that. My wrench. My life has literally become like exponentially better with the Instacart thing that I got. Yeah, almost home. So I'm gonna go inside, grab my Instacart, and then bring it back out, grab my stuff from the car, and yeah, unload it. Here's all the stuff that I got. Shower curtains, toilet brush, that thing, and the wrench. And now to assemble. But first, lunch. And the finished, and the final finished look. There we go. And the final and last results of the chair built by me.
बुनियाद पे पहने
Shower curtain is up. I actually got one white one, which you can't really see through, and then one kind of like this. I think this is see-through. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's just like an extra shower curtain. And rings. And then I also got, of course, a toilet brush because I did not have it. I think I lost my toilet brush at some point when I was moving, or I don't know what happened to it. Probably I just left it at my old place. And I also got like a little foot stand thing. It's actually much bigger than the one that I already had. So I got that, and then I also got like a cup for the bathroom. You never know when you're gonna need it, like for water or like for flossing or something. I mean, not for flossing, for that mouthwash. Now I'm gonna have some dinner. I love this chair. It's like a nice like rocking chair. Dinner. This is rice with yogurt. It doesn't contain any meat except for the spinach. This is spinach with beef, and that's a little mango. It's like pickled mango. It's very, very salty. And that's my dried blanket. Okay guys, so I finally like finished drying out my blanket. I just got it out of the dryer and it looks pretty dry. So after Jigglypuff had like a little accident on there, she's better now though. And then I got some grapes here. Excuse my mess. Ow! I'm gonna eat these grapes. I also have to wash this pillow. This is like a big long body pillow. And I gotta put the pillowcases back up on this pillow. Yeah. So now I'm actually working on getting some beds for my mom and I, including mattresses. So she's probably just gonna be good with like a twin size bed. So I need to get a bed frame, and I already kind of looked up a bed frame for her. And then I also need to get myself one. I think I'm probably gonna get a full size one. Probably not a twin, just because I don't think I actually can fit on a twin. And I also need to get a mattress for myself in the twin size. So yeah, and then now I'm gonna start working on actually making my my room, like my home office. So yeah, like I have my Mac here. This is my desktop that I use for editing. So this is mainly what I use for editing and other work that I have. My Apple desktop, so it needs to have like a desk. So I'm actually gonna get, like, the mouse is like right over here, and there's the keyboard, and so I need to get a desk for this one. So I'm actually looking into getting a desk now. So that's gonna be next. So on Monday I'm gonna be able to meet with the post office lady person, and I'm going to be able to hopefully take that wrench that I bought and be able to switch the locks on that on my mailbox. Yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah, and then the thing that I ate earlier, that was spinach and beef. So the spinach, like, that comes, like, obviously it's frozen cut spinach that we got from the grocery store, and then basically, I mean, like, it's cooked, like, you'll just steam it, and then you'll add it after you've already roasted your beef. So once you, like, roast and everything, like, you'll put in, like, you know, the basic usual things like onions, tomatoes, garlic, ginger, salt, pepper, turmeric, those things. So once you kind of add that masala mix in there, you'll actually like go ahead and roast the beef. And then once it becomes tender, same process, like you have to add water to make sure that it's like once you've cooked all the vegetables that you put in there, you'll add water to make sure to ensure that the beef becomes tender. And once the beef actually eventually will become tender, then you can add the spinach. And depending on like how much water you add in there, that's just how tender it's going to get. You don't want to add too much, just enough to where once it's dried out, the beef is tender. And it has like the masala taste to it. And then once that happens, then you can go ahead and cook the spinach with it. And basically you're supposed to cook the spinach like really nicely through, so it doesn't really have its shape anymore. Like it wouldn't be in a leaf shape anymore. It would be more just like basically like wilted leaves. Yeah, and then that actually became kind of spicy, so like the spinach leaves will actually eventually like marinate into the spices that you already put in there. And yeah, and that's how you make it. It's a very delicious dish. I also love to eat spinach and potatoes. That's another like really delicious dish. So yeah. And that is just cooked like first you would go ahead and like cook the potatoes all the way through, and you'd want to chop them up to like, you know, little square pieces. You might take one or two like large potatoes and chop those up into little square pieces, and then go ahead and make those soft in your pot, and then you'll add the spinach. And then as far as like spices go, like you'll add the same kind of spices deal, and it's really delicious, really spicy and salty. So yeah. Shower time. Shower time. Done. Done. And I'm done. And I just blow dried my hair. But normally, like, my routine is to have like a facial cleanser in the shower. So like lately I was using the pink scrub that's by Neutrogena. It's the oil-free acne wash, and it comes in a pink tube. So I've been using that, and it usually does help with my acne, but this still has not gone away. So I don't know what's wrong. I think, like, I don't know what's wrong, but I think that my body probably builds up an a tolerance to it. But yeah, so I think that's kind of what's happened, is it's built up a tolerance to that scrub by Neutrogena. So I don't like to use it that frequently. I only use it when like my acne is super bad, and it really like knocks that acne right out. I guess my acne isn't really that bad. I just have like a scar or something right there, which happens from time to time quite a bit. So I thought I would try that Neutrogena oil-free acne wash scrub, but it didn't really help at all. Like, I've been using it for the last like 3 days, and it still hasn't really helped with this. So and I don't know if it made it worse or what it did to it. It made it like change or something like that. But today I used the foaming scrub by Neutrogena, and that's what this looks like. It's the fresh foaming cleanser by Neutrogena. I have a toner by Neutrogena like that as well, that I like to use as well. So yeah, that actually helps with my acne a lot, actually. Like, or it actually like reduces the appearance of like skin discoloration and like hyperpigmentation or something like that. It actually sort of like tones it, you know, evenly. Like, it evenly tones out the skin tone and everything like that. So yeah, I do use that from time to time. It actually helps my acne quite a bit. But then again, I think I built a tolerance up to it too, because when I first learned about using a toner as like, you know, to like help reduce the appearance of like, you know, problem marks or something like that on your face, it really helped a lot. Like, it like actually made my skin the way it is today. It's much more like evened out and, you know, kind of clear appearing. But yeah, so but yeah, I mean, I think what it did is that it that I have built up like a tolerance to that as well. So now it doesn't really do anything. My face pretty much looks the same. It doesn't like change it or make it more different or add anything or anything like that. It just this is the way it always will look. I mean, unless like I didn't use like a facial cleanser for like 2 months or something, or some emergency happened, something like that. So if I didn't use like a toner for that long, then probably I would see some form of difference. But again, I think there's a tolerance that I built up to it. So I don't get to use it quite as much. I still do, just because I have a habit of doing it, but that's it. And then yeah, so today I used my foaming cleanser. I think it actually really helps like with my acne and cleaning up and clearing up my face. Like, it's a really good facial cleanser, so I really recommend that one. And the toner too, you know. So yeah, definitely. And then with the toner, like, what I do is I just scrub my face like all over for 2 minutes. You know, just sit there for 2 minutes and just scrub. And then yeah, these guys are knocked out cold. Alright guys, so thank you again for tuning in, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and watching all the way through my videos, liking and commenting on my channel as well. I really appreciate it a lot. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much again, and I will talk to you next time.